Relive the most insane moments of Kevin Durant's career. From jaw-dropping plays to unforgettable highlights, join us as we dive into the spectacular feats that have defined KD's legacy on the court. Ready to witness greatness? Number 9. Welcome to Brooklyn, December 23, 2020. After a successful stint in Golden State, Durant made his move to the East Coast and Eastern Conference, settling in with the Brooklyn Nets. And it's fitting that in his very first game as a Net, he went head-to-head against his former squad from the Bay. In this base set moment from Series 2, Kevin Durant scores the very first points of his Brooklyn Nets career, a smooth three-pointer from the top of the arc that slices through the net like a knife through warm butter. These 3 points were part of 22 in a 125-99 victory against the former NBA champions. Number 8. Basketball Poetry in Motion, May 16, 2021. Cruising towards a 123-109 victory against the Cleveland Cavaliers and a season-long display of dominance that would amount to 48 wins and the second-best record in the Eastern Conference, Kevin Durant put an exclamation point on one of the most beautiful displays of teamwork of his entire Brooklyn Nets tenure. Mike James's scrappy steal leads to Blake Griffin's no-look pass to Kyrie Irving, who passes the ball like a hot potato to a streaking James, who throws it off the backboard to the trailing Durant, who slams it home with authority. Number 7. Championship rings. Kevin Durant is widely considered one of the best basketball players of his generation. The 35-year-old forward has been a dominant force in the NBA since he entered the league in 2007. Durant has won 2 NBA championships during his career. He won his first championship in 2017 when he joined the Golden State Warriors. In his first season with the team, Durant helped the Warriors win the NBA Finals, defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 games. He was named the Finals MVP after averaging 35.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game during the series. Durant won his second championship with the Warriors in 2018 when they defeated the Cavaliers in the finals once again. Durant was once again named the Finals MVP after averaging 28.8 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game during the series. Number 6. The Battle of New York, March 13, 2022. Talk to any Knicks fan, and they'll probably bring up the time Kevin Durant almost signed there, a decision that adds extra fuel to the Knicks versus Nets rivalry whenever the teams face off in New York City. In this legendary 53-point performance during a 110-107 victory against the Knicks, KD gets the ball beyond the arc and glides toward the rim with beauty and brute force, using one dribble to propel his body over Mitchell Robinson and above the rim. Number 5. Kevin Durant goes off for an efficient 43 points in Game 3 of the 2018 NBA Finals. The most efficient game of Kevin Durant's finals appearances. In Game 3 of the 2018 NBA Finals versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, Durant dropped 43 points on the Cavs, shooting a phenomenal 15 of 23, 65.2% from the field. He was 6 of 9 from downtown, 66.7%. It is the third most efficient game in Durant's playoff career when he has scored more than 40 points. Durant also had 13 boards and 7 assists in the game. The significance of this performance by Kevin Durant must also be seen in the context that Stephen Curry scored more points in each of the other 2018 Finals games. But with Curry struggling in Game 3, only 11 points, 3 of 16 from the field, it meant that this was the game that won Durant his second successive Finals MVP. Number 4. You know who I am? Y'all know who I am? After Patrick Beverley limited Kevin Durant to just 8 shot attempts, while making him concede more turnovers, 9, in Game 2 of the Los Angeles Clippers versus Golden State Warriors 2019 playoffs first-round matchup, Durant had this legendary remark to make to the media. "I'm not going to get in the way of the game because I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverley," Durant said according to ESPN. "I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am? Y'all know who I am." Incensed by the suggestion that Patrick Beverley could shut him down, Durant went on to drop 38, 33, 45, and a career-best 50 points against the Clippers in Games 3, 4, 5, and 6 to win the Golden State Warriors the series. Durant averaged 41.5 PPG on 57/40/95 splits over those 4 games to remind the world that he is and will always be Kevin Durant. Number 3. Kevin Durant comes up with the Dagger Tray in Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals. In terms of pure numbers, Kevin Durant's 31 points in Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals versus the Cleveland Cavaliers don't really measure up to his otherwise high standards. But this performance needs to be seen in the context of those finals. The Golden State Warriors were up 2-0 in that series, playing their first away game in Cleveland. With 2 minutes 20 seconds left to play in the game, the Warriors found themselves trailing 107-113. After Steph Curry made a layup, Durant made a 13-foot jumper to cut the game to a 1-point deficit. Then, with Kyle Korver missing a long-range attempt, Durant gathered the rebound and jogged down the court with about 45 seconds left to play. With LeBron James in front of him, Durant pulled up for a casual-looking three, which went in and gave Golden State a lead they never lost. Durant made a couple of free throws to follow, and the Warriors eventually nicked the game 118-113. This was the closest of the 5-game 2017 Finals. Cleveland won Game 4, only for the Warriors to close out the series back home in Game 5. But had Durant not come up with his late-game heroics in Game 3, he had 7 of Golden State's last 11 points. The Cavs may well have forced a Game 6 at the very least. Number 2. Kevin Durant's foot on the line in Game 7 versus Milwaukee Bucks. This is one of the most recent moments from Kevin Durant's NBA career. The Brooklyn Nets, Durant's latest NBA team, were playing the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 7 of the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals. With the score at 109-107 in favor of Milwaukee with 6 seconds left to play in the game, Brooklyn had possession of the basketball. Jeff Green inbounded the ball to Durant, who after a couple of dribbles from beyond the three-point line on the right wing, spun and launched an incredible shot over PJ Tucker. The ball went in, and the Brooklyn fans were ecstatic. Durant apparently hit a triple, giving his team a 1-point lead with only 1 second left to play. It appeared that Milwaukee's championship aspirations had ended prematurely for a third successive year thanks to KD's brilliance. However, upon review, it was found that KD's long feet were touching the three-point line when he launched the shot over Tucker. The basket was subsequently ruled to be a 2-point shot, which meant the game went into overtime. And although Milwaukee went on to win the game, Durant put up 48 heroic points for his team on the night. KD summarized the effect of his long feet, clipping the three-point line best when he said, "I thought it was a 3, but my big-ass foot was on the line." Number 1. You're the real MVP. This moment actually comes off the basketball court, but it remains a top highlight of Kevin Durant's career. It is from back in 2014 when Durant won his one and only regular season MVP award. With Russell Westbrook missing a bunch of games, Durant put the Oklahoma City Thunder on his back. He averaged a league-best 32 PPG, shooting 50.3% from the field. He also averaged 7.4 RPG and 5.5 APG, earning the Thunder the second-best record in an ultra-competitive Western Conference. On the night of the award, Durant made a heartfelt speech. Dressed impeccably in a blue suit and a white polka-dotted black tie, Durant thanked each one of his teammates, including Russell Westbrook and Karen Butler. He spoke about where he came from, the hardships he faced as a child, and the people who motivated him. He teared up repeatedly during his speech, leaving the audience also in tears. Right at the end, Durant thanked his mother, Wanda Durant. He told the audience how she kept him off the streets and how she fed him and his brother even when there was no food to eat. He ended his speech on the following memorable note. "You made us believe, put clothes on our backs. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You're the real MVP."